success. Today is on mindset. Action is the cure. Mindset is the magic sauce. Things get really exciting. And I want to talk about that because, when I say 1 + 1 = 3, there really is some juju, woo-woo magic to mindset. And those who have it versus those who don't seem to get better results, better success, more happiness, more possibilities. And so if it's available, if it's an option, then why not, right? And it is an option. It is available to everybody, and that's kind of the trick. So what is mindset? Carol Dweck wrote a book called Mindset, and it talks about two basic categories that we could just start with. One is a fixed mindset, and then one is a growth mindset. In kids, when they ask kids questions like, do you believe that if you do poorly on this test, that can determine what kind of career you could have? And the difference between the kids who said, no, that test doesn't have anything to do with what I can become, versus those who go, yeah, pretty much, if it tells me I need to stick within these careers, I should do that, is an exponential difference in income and happiness and health and everything. And there's the whole gambit of it, right? And it's not quite so clear-cut as to say you either are all a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. We're a mix, right? Depending on the topic at hand. For me, I grew up as this very happy middle-class kid in middle America. And, there were always those people and me, and maybe those people too. Like, I would look around, I think as all kids do, and kind of go, this is where I fit, right? There were people who had like crazy money in my mind, and they could buy school lunches, and they had like really cool clothing, and they had prettier marbles, etc. And then there were those who were even less fortunate than me, and I could see that. And so I kind of grew up with this idea of like, that's just kind of where I fit. And Mom was really good about always saying, David, you can become anything you want to become. Didn't quite register yet, although that seed was planted. In my career in theater and circus performing arts in this world, I also noticed the difference in people who are like just extraordinarily gifted designers, creators, technicians, like really amazing skill set. Also, there were people who were like amazing temperaments. They're really good under pressure and all that. And I could see in people things that I admired that I didn't seem to have. And that it kind of reinforced this idea that, okay, some have it and some don't. And I see it, and my mindset was, okay, good. I'm not meant to be an amazing designer like you. Like, this is my skill, and that's it. But I really wanted that, and I admired it, and I dabbled in it. So then I went into this, once I accepted that, and went through some life traumas, like a divorce and a little bit of midlife crisis, which is awesome. I kind of accepted that this is me maxed out. And then I'm like, well, great, man. I can have fun exactly where I am. That led a little bit for me to a destructive behavior. Like, I drank a lot and like just killed time, and I got into smoking and just total abandonment. Like, there's no accountability, and I've maxed out now. And there was a lot of happiness in this, except for that thought, the seed that Mom planted. And it was like Mufasa's voice saying, you are more than you've become. That haunted me because deep inside I believed it, and I wanted to believe it. I wanted to believe it. And so that was a growth mindset coming out saying, no. Every time you say I'm not good at names, well, okay, but you don't have to not be good at names. Or, I want to be more disciplined. Well, you can be. Right? Any of this stuff is possible. I want to be, wealthy like that so that I can travel and do those kinds of things. instead of accepting my lot, then you can be. So that's an exciting switch. This is why, coaching, mentoring, and project management, leadership, parenting is all really exciting. When you have somebody and you're able to show them and just say, here are your choices, do it. And they click and go, you mean I can do that? I can have one of those? Yeah, it's all in your reach now. And when they get it, my God, that's so exciting and rewarding. And that's the gift. Now you just want to keep giving, because giving it to you doesn't diminish what I have for me. I'm like, this is just a free for all. You can be anything. So surrounding yourself with good people, like your family, like the good friends, the good family, a good coach. Get a good coach. They make a world of difference. A mastermind group of people who dream and say, that's figure outable. We can figure this out, and we can, right? Have a can-do mentality. Or, this is easy, this is simple, this is fun. That's the Kerwin Ray thing, where, that kind of group opens up all kinds of possibilities. And the difference between people who come into any project with that mindset versus those who come in going, hey, this again, it's night and day, and I don't have to talk about that. In the end, my feeling is you're like a Ferrari. You're a transformer. And some people get in their transformer and they're just totally happy, cruising at 20 miles an hour. Dinner, job, family, everything is there. I am so happy. That's what I want you to strive for, is that perfect happiness. Some people are in that and they go, if you push this button, you could go really, really fast. And you have that drive. You're looking for it, but you don't believe it's possible. And you go, I can? Yeah. Now, that's the next person. When you're hungry like that, and you're like, because there is something, and especially at 56, and for these last 10 years, there's been I think I'm more than I've become, and I really want to become more. I want to adventure more. I want to contribute. I want to make a difference. So you kind of reinvent yourself, redesign, try something new. So just go out and do it. That's an exciting thing. And your mindset is the magic sauce that makes that happen. So that's what I want to give you today on mindset. There's many, many, many things to talk about. Your beliefs, the way you talk to yourself, what you're taking in for input, reading and listening. There's skills you can do. You can reprogram your brain. You can trick it, and it really works. So we'll get into that over the course of time. There's no hurry. You're in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. Super excited to have this conversation and to explore that. Enjoy the process and be happy. Nothing but love. Stay awesome.